Hi everyone, I'm going to make an journal page, and today is magazine cutouts. Now, magazine cutouts, most of the time I will not use, it doesn't speak to me, but there is one thing that I usually do. I will look for profile pictures and cut them out, paint them black, and then I have a black silhouette, which is really nice to work with. Like, let me show you. It will turn something like this if you paint it black, so it is useful in that regard. Otherwise I don't use magazine cutouts, but then I thought, if I always use it as a black silhouette, maybe I should do it in reverse. I'll take an image from a magazine, do it very colorful and with maybe doodling or stamping, and the background should be black. So I found Wonder Woman. Now I really like the pose. So and that's why I went and cut Wonder Woman to use as my silhouette. Now the paper is quite flimsy, so what I'm thinking is I will glue it down to a regular printer paper to give it more, so it will be more sturdy and that I can work on it. So I'm going first to glue it to a printer paper, and for that I'm just going to use white glue. Now it will probably get a little bit wrinkly because it's flimsy paper and white glue is wet, but it's okay by me. I just need the general silhouette. It's not really important if it will curl a little bit and have wrinkles. I just want it to be sturdy and stick to the printer paper. Now, when I started to cut it out of the magazine, I was going to cut here, but then I stopped and thought that maybe in terms of silhouette, maybe to just leave it like this. It doesn't have to be to cut this particular between the legs, so it will look when it's a silhouette, it will look like, I don't know, she's wearing a skirt. I just like the pose. I don't really care for all the other stuff. So now I need to cut it again, my silhouette. And once it's dry, I will also get an X-Acto knife and do the inside. Or, now that I'm thinking about it, I can take the X-Acto knife and let's move this, do like an X here, so I will have a place to go in with nail scissors, which I'm always using to fussy cut. They have a curve, so it's easier to work with them when fussy cutting than regular scissors. Here we go. So now I'm going to continue cutting my image, and I'll be back when it's all cut and dry. I'm back. So here is my silhouette. I flipped it over and decided that I want her to wear trousers. So I've cut here, and I really like the pose, the attitude that it has. And now, as I said, instead of doing it black and having a real black silhouette, I'm going to reverse the thing, thing, and I'm going to use one of my Painty Papers white paint to do my silhouette. So as you can see, lot of colors here, and I'm again going to put down glue all over my image, and I'm just going to glue it down. Of course I could start painting my image, but I'm trying to use my Painty Papers. I've got so many of them and I'm forgetting to use them. I'm just making more and more instead of using what I have, so I'm trying. It seems like there will always be stashes. So here we go. Let's see. I'm placing her here. It's a good thing that I have now. It will be even sturdier, all this image. So again, this needs to dry before I'm going again and cutting it. And I'm just reinforcing all the edges. Okay, putting it aside, now I want to do my background. First, I thought of being lazy and just take my page and glue another black page on top of it, but then I thought about something else. I'm thinking I'm going to use the same colors that I have here in the background, go over them with black gesso, so they will only peek a little bit underneath the black gesso, and only then I will put my image. So basically my background will be black, but I want some color to peek out of it. So I'm going to try and find these paints. I don't remember what exactly they were. It doesn't really matter because I only need a little on my background. I'll bring them. Let's see. I need some yellow and some magenta and maybe just this one and this one and this one, and just a little bit of maybe orange. So as I said, I'm just going to put down a little bit. I don't care, most of it will get covered. I just want it to peek through the black. And as I said, like this one is a wipe up the paper for excess paint that I had from other projects, so it doesn't matter. I'm doing the same thing now and just smearing paint, so it really doesn't matter. Need to shake it. Here we go. Taking another brush for this blue, so I won't have mud. Took too much. I don't want to cover the other colors and I don't want to create mud, so I'm being careful where I'm going with this because I don't want to wait that everything will get dry, so I need to be careful. If I had the patience to wait for it to dry, then I wouldn't have to be very careful with it. So here it is, all kinds of colors in the background that I only want to pick through the black. Now I really need for this to dry before I'm putting down the black on top, so I'll be back. I'm back. So this is dry and now I want to do the gesso, and prepare yourself, most of it is going to get covered. So I'm taking some paintbrush with the gesso and I'm gonna try for coverage with a little bit peeking out. So that's how I'm going, and let's hope I can manage it. I'm wiping excess because I don't want a lot of paint. I will just have to be patient and do it so gradually. So as I said, coverage but with a little bit of the colors picking out. Now that I see it, I think this is a really nice background that I should really try and attempt with something else, not only this kind of cut-out image from a magazine. I really like how it looks. I'm just going over places that I think need more coverage, and just so we'll see, yeah, something like that, and just a little bit more, especially on the edges I want black. Okay, here is my background. Colorful without being too colorful. Oh, the things that I'm doing sometimes, yeah, Now this is still wet from the glue, and this is still wet, so I need for this to dry and this to dry, and I'm thinking I need to go with permanent black marker to make my image more pronounced, and only then I'm going to put it on this page. So I'll be back when it's dry. I'm back. So I've glued my silhouette, if it still can be called silhouette. It's not black, it's in reverse. It's really colorful, and I went all over the edges with a permanent marker just to make it more, I don't know, more contained, more so it will look more I don't know. So I've done that. I've cut here the excess. There was too much attitude for this page, so I trimmed here, and now I want to write something here, and so it would be it can be seen here. I'm thinking taking a piece of this painty paper, and I'll write on top of it, and that's how it will be shown. So I'm going to cut a piece out of it. Let's see. Too big, and it's not quite straight. Oh, my eyeballing it. But never mind, I don't care. It's kind of quirky. Yeah, I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do, this piece, and I'm going to go over the edges again with the permanent marker just to contain everything. We need another one. That's better. Okay, now I need to check something. I wasn't really prepared. Let's see. I'm always writing things that I would like to use to write. So I'm checking the spelling. I'm dyslexic, so everything needs to be checked twice and even more. No matter how many times I will write something, still the letters can just go dancing, square dancing, and won't be in the right place. So let's see. Oh, it's too thin. Maybe this is a calligraphy felt pen by Zip. Let's see if I can. Wild Heart. Yeah. So this is it. This is my page. I'm quite satisfied with this reversing of the silhouette. I'll probably try it again, only this time maybe I don't know, like a bird from National Geographic or something like that, and try and color it and do the same thing. So here is my page, and I really like it, and I like the background. Another thing that I'm gonna try to do again. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Oh, you can hear the rain. Winter started here. So thank you for watching. Thank you for leaving me comments below, and I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye for now.